On behalf of Global Americans, we are thrilled to share the first of 7 U.S. Ecuador relations working papers, entitled Indigenous Peoples' Rights and Trade Relations, a Historical Perspective. We invite all who want to learn more about protections for Indigenous peoples and communities, about development, and about the hemisphere more broadly, to read this report, which is the culmination of expert research and analysis done collaboratively between the Global Americans team and our world-class high-level working group, comprised of thought leaders throughout the Americas. We look forward to sharing with you the rest of our working papers, which will come out in the coming weeks and which cover a diverse range of topics central to the U.S. Ecuador relationship. Until then, we hope you enjoyed this report on Indigenous peoples' rights and trade relations.
Indigenous and Black Afro-descendant people are central to the response of challenges of Latin America and the Caribbean. It is necessary to give visibility and engage these communities in a meaningful way in order to fully guarantee their fundamental rights and build diverse and inclusive societies in the region. As co-chair of Global Americans High-Level Working Group on U.S. Ecuador relations, I'm delighted that our first report is devoted to Indigenous people's rights. I have no doubt that the key findings and recommendations of this report will contribute to a vibrant debate about the future of U.S.-Ecuador relations.
The Indigenous Peoples' Rights and Trade Relations, a Historical Perspective, is the first of a series of working papers that provides thoughtful research analyzing the trade relations between the U.S. and Ecuador and the evolution of Indigenous people's rights over the last decade. Governments must weigh the importance of consulting Indigenous communities. These communities are key players for the future. They are the gatekeepers protecting a vast amount of natural reserves.
Ecuador is a tiny country. We have 4 regions, 24 provinces, but I can assure you that there is no city similar to another. Our indigenous communities have a lot to offer, the superfood that the world demands, but mostly their culture to share. They also have needs, and the best way to lift them up is working together, the private sector and the national and local governments, with the help of countries like the United States, to create a more equitable country and allow us to generate work and progress for our people.